Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Has a look and plays it forward. Nemecha. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's had it nicked away. Seedorf. Pelé. It's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. Vieira. Now he's got space here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foyt spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Great vision. Hullet. Can he finish? Goal! Milan!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Kalajic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Nemecha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nemecha. Nemecha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's whipped and there's the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. A probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Searching pass he's played there. Rodri calmly anticipates. Thuram. Seedorf. Nemecha. Looking for options for movement. Nicely spread. Seedorf. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foyt. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Pelé. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Delivers with whip. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that is a little undercooked. That's good running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And he lines up a cross. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe! Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot a goal! Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Over to the other side. Bergomi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Vieira has created one goal already. And here's Hullet, looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Now that is a hefty challenge. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet goes steaming forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good strength. And it's Seedorf. Yeah, ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And now the breakaway. He's in plenty of space here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira, distributed tidily. Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Pelé! Nemecha. Oh, they can break here. Out towards the flank. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Seedorf. It's a threatening ball. Really fierce, close defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quick look, then climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that has been
Ci
clubbed
sarà un
away.
minuto di recupero.
Aimed beyond the defence. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. It's going to be another throw. And here's Bale. That is lovely. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an excellent interception. In again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. He gets big. It's a loose ball. A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Played into the box. And he's gone long. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh no, this does not look good. Šeško! Šeško! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He's got full! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Excelsior with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. There's no flag.
Šeško really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Excelsior are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bergomi. Excelsior trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vicario. Some resolute defending there. Out for a throw. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal's cross. Climbs up big! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bale. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's made its way to him, and he was alert to it. Pullet, that's a good ball out wide. Pullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Iniesta. Tries to play it through. Bale. And a chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Referee's given a throw, and he's managed to gift it back. And that's a goal kick. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Messi. Iniesta. Nemecha. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot at goal! It's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Good ball, good take. Looks. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
During the match at all times.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Frimpong is onto this. An instinctive delivery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this.
It's a mighty effort! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Iniesta shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Lofted it, he rises! No mistake! Back to within one! Interesting! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. That has not gone well. Cross goes in there. Pirlo looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Bale. Number 8, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 9, Dembele. Number 14,
tries to pass it through.
Substitution
He's away.
taking place.
Tacho cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Nedved. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing header!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Excelsior really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This looks promising. Johnson's cross. Quality ball. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, can they get him away? Johnson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. The final 5 minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Messi. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rooney.
Coming on the field.
And into the grateful
18,
arms of the keeper.
Rooney. Number 10, Pele. Substitution.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Minute has been indicated.
And they're back on the ball again. That's the keeper's ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sends it crossfield. And it's Dembele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Šeško, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
For information on our shuttle bus.